Greetings, programs. My name is Wretch, and I'd like to welcome you to a game that I have been looking forward to playing for a very, very long time. This is probably one of the... Oh, flashing light warning. There we go. Blade Runner Westwood Partnership. So this is the 1997 adventure game Blade Runner, which I never got to play growing up, and it just came out on Good Old Games like a week or so ago, or actually maybe a few weeks ago. And I finally have the opportunity to play it, and I am very excited. Blade Runner, one of my favorite like franchises. I guess it's technically a franchise with the two movies. But yeah, this was one of the granddaddies of Cyberpunk. I'm really looking forward to giving it a play. So this is essentially the intro from the movie. Blade Runner units were special police squads sent to hunt down replicants, who were incredibly smart and tough androids that could pass off for humans. And it was not called execution, it was called retirement. November 2019. Music just sets a tone, man. Not at all.
I'm leaving now.
Lucy, my sweet.
I cleaned out the tiger cage and sorted all the meal bins. So, if it's all right, it's my turn to fix dinner.
Haven't you forgotten something, little one? Just one little thing.
Mr. Runcer, please.
It's been a very long day.
I don't want to.
Now, Lucy, I thought we'd settled this last week. Don't let's forget who pays your salary. We're closed. Come back tomorrow. Wait! I haven't finished with you. I told you, we're closed.
We're not here to buy, little man. We've come to sell.
You can't possibly have anything to interest me. These are extremely rare animals of the highest quality.
What a coincidence. So am I. That is the price for humility.
Oh, please, don't.
And what else might we interest you in today, sir? Perhaps some virtue?
Not my animals, please. I'm begging you.
But what of honor, little man? At what price? Honor.
Oh my God, no! That tiger is the rarest specimen ever seen.
Tiger, tiger, burning bright. The forest of the night.
Aw.
I was just finishing up my 12 out on
Thank you for the
patrol
raid,
when I got
Nerd
the
Stash.
call.
Appreciate that.
Welcome
We just
relief,
started
considering that the most
Blade
action
Runner.
I'd seen all night was a schizoid grandmother doing the shimmy in her underwear in the second sector.
Thank you guys very much, and hello everyone from the Nerd Stash channel. My name's Wretch. I am also an Extra Life streamer, and we are right in the middle of starting the classic 1997 adventure game Blade Runner.
VR61661, report to Division Headquarters. Code 3, repeat, Code 3.
Last time I had a 3 was when some hooker vomited Thunderbird on Bryant's desk, and yours truly led the cleanup crew.
Hey, Kath.
Year and a half on the job, it was still the dirtiest work I'd seen. Where's Captain Bryant?
Took a sick day. Got himself a heinous case of ptomaine poisoning. He asked me personally to run the unit in his absence.
Gouza was one of the old-time guys who took their knocks in the streets. He had a friendly way about him, but you didn't want to turn your back on him if you were less than a friend.
Hope you've been enjoying your leisure time, kid, because it's time to take that thumb out of your ass.
Hallelujah.
Don't get too excited. The other Blade Runners are all jammed up. Holden's sucking dinner through a straw. Gaff's working the Tyrell break-in, and Steele's working special undercover. Looks like you got this one by default.
You really know how to make a girl feel wanted.
Animal murder done at Runciter Zoological. Probably just be a schizoid glitz, but we got the call. Old man Runciter lost something like 1 billion chinions worth.
10 to 1, this ain't a job for Rep Detect.
You got something better to do? Perfect your French cooking, maybe?
So a ton of, like, legit
Tonight,
animals
Slim.
got murdered.
I thought you were on special assignment.
Wasn't too damn special after I had the suckers out.
What happened?
Couple of fours were masquerading as fibroplast insulators down at Kaiser. I dressed up like a nurse. They never had a chance.
I'll bet. You put him on the machine?
Hell no. There's a beautiful little thing in here called the magic, and it ain't ever been wrong. You develop it, you got a brilliant career ahead of you.
I'm working on it.
What's Gouza got you doing tonight?
AM at Runciter's.
Animal murder. Oh, those skin jobs got no respect for anything that truly lives and breathes. And that goddamn Eldon Tyrell ought to be zipped into a body bag and flushed into deep space.
Get rid of him, we'd be out of a job.
I think we're all overdue for a little off-world paid vacation. You can stop staring at my ass now.
You got eyes in the back of your head?
All you gotta do is ask, Slim.
Animal sales was a profitable and prestigious business since most real animals had died out after the Terran War. There were plenty of electric ones, though, powered by rechargeable batteries. No self-respecting human would own one of those frauds.
Good thing I'm not self-respecting. Alright guys, so you can see here, basic point and click. The blue arrow lets you know when you need to go somewhere, or when you can change scenes. Green is something of interest, and if we right-click, we actually pull a gun, which is interesting. Don't want to actually shoot any civilians, at least not right off the bat. So let's go ahead. By the way, if I need to change anything, like sound or just let me know.
Find something?
Piece of chrome.
From a car?
No, I think it's horse chrome. Bag it and tag it.
Guy's got some sass to him. Alright, now if we can actually... Alright, so this is the menu screen. Our conversation choices can be designer, or normal, polite, surly, and erratic, which is fairly interesting to me. I think we're going to keep normal, just to see kind of what that entails. I want to look at the rest of our options. Whoop! I just exited the game. Whoops! So that's how that works. Well, that is a shame.
Animals, there were plenty of electric ones, though.
Game over, man.
Batteries. No self-respecting human would own one of those frauds.
Alright. Trying to learn new controls, guys. I apologize.
Find something?
Piece of chrome.
From a car?
No, I think it's horse chrome. Bag it and tag it.
Alright. Now we're in good shape. Now can we... That's what we do. To look at our evidence and everything, we just click on ourselves. We've got a suspect database, crime scene database. The chrome debris has just actually shown up behind my head there. So if there's anything pertinent, I'll go ahead and just kind of change up the views as needed. Log forward. Resume game. Alright.
Canvass the area. Maybe somebody had his eyes open.
I'm on it.
Okay, so he's gonna talk to the civilians.
What do you know?
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault. The shop's been thrashed. You ought to see this tiger cub they got in there. It's a goddamn tragedy.
How's old man Runciter holding up?
State of shock. He's been moaning and complaining about his world caving in.
You'd feel the same way if they were your animals. How many perps?
At least 2. Bloody footprints all over the scene.
Must be a delightful sight.
Probably not. So I'm not sure if this is one of those games where I need
Scratches
to...
and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
I don't know if this is going to be one of those we got to find the individual pixel, but I don't think so. Let's go ahead and head in. Oh man, they did kill.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for 2 very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
Well, let's go ahead and talk to the victim.
McCoy, LPD.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was 2 men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously. What'd they look like?
Big and scary and absolutely malevolent.
Oh, the movie, the Blade Runner movie came out in the 80s. Shift, the original one with Harrison Ford.
One. She was my baby.
So this was kind of just came out of nowhere. Okay. So we have got... Can we talk to him anymore?
Can you think of anything they might have been after?
First I thought they wanted money, but I don't keep any in the shop. Then I thought they wanted to steal my animals, but they started executing them.
Could they have been replicants?
Who else would be capable of such barbaric acts?
So I'll bet you that the lady was a replicant. Oh. Animal murder. Suspect 3C. Limping footprints. Officer statement. Paint transfer. We've got interview A from Runciter. Alright. Interesting.
I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
You got any discs from that camera?
It's irrelevant. Those murderers also destroyed the camera. Thousands of Chinyens worth.
Maybe it photographed them before they shot it out.
I guess you've got a point at that.
There's a security camera right behind the chat, so... He's grabbing me the camera log.
I believe this is the disc from last night.
Peachy.
Okay, anything else here?
All my animals.
Well, these are a very different set of replicants than like Roy, for example, who did not kill the dove, but let it go from the original movie. One more time.
You ever do any business with the replicant manufacturers, Tyrell Corporation?
I resent that accusation.
Just wondering.
Officer, last May I personally sold Governor Colvig an exquisite Bergeron coat. I have been a guest at his house on 3 separate occasions. Do I look like I need to carry artificial product?
Kind of took that a little bit personal. So can we actually load up video clips? I don't think so. Not yet, at least. Hopefully a little bit later. I don't think we have the tech for that. I like how the game just kind of throws you in.
It didn't add up. Animal murders, the lack of any theft, the small animals alone were worth a good chunk of change on the street. It seemed more like an act of vengeance. Find anything else out here?
This woman says she saw that kid who worked for Runciter hanging around with a big fat guy last week.
Well, that narrows it down.
Find anything else out here?
This guy lives across the street. Says he heard a crash late last night. Looked out his window and saw a black sedan speeding away from the scene.
Okay, that fits what we saw.
All
right.
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
I never did appreciate art.
Kind of want to check the...
Interesting.
Nope. I'm wondering if we can, like, actually read the disc in the car. We'll try one more time to see if there's anything that we can find. I get really paranoid about that.
Precious one. She was my baby.
Tell me about this Lucy.
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for about a month. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young thing.
Why don't you
find her?
Why don't you have a seat?
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone. And he's a very reputable wholesaler.
You treat her well?
As well as any young tot should be treated.
She got a desk? Or someplace where she worked?
She used to eat over there.
Okay. Oh, nice scene conversion. It kind of reminds me of Vincent Price a little bit, Drew, in how he talked.
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
Okay.
A toy dog. Well, isn't that cute? A candy bar. Yuck.
What's wrong with a Rolo, McCoy? What is your malfunction? Alright. I think that's everything over here. Let's see how what it looks like when we... it didn't do it that time. Send tongue back to manufacturer.
See if you can dig up that reference from Ogilvy's.
Yes, it's somewhere here. Just a moment.
Guess we're gonna try and mark down where she was bought from and go from there. Maybe go to that Chinese place too and see if she might have been there recently.
Here you are. I'm ruined. Totally ruined.
You're breaking my heart, Cupcake.
Stick around. I may not be finished with you.
Alright. I think that might be everything here. I like his personality, but I think I could do better voice acting work.
Find anything else out here?
Zilcho. Row
Okay.
actions inside. Abstract art. All over the walls and ceiling.
Alright. So let's head back to the car. Well, thank you, Daka. I appreciate that. So we've got Chinatown. the animal shop. We got McCoy's apartment. Oh, we can go back to our apartment. That's nice. The police station. I guess we head... Well, I figured the police station is where we would actually go... Let's check our apartment. Hey, Sasha. How's it going, friend? Interesting. Reminds me of Batman the Animated Series a little bit. Just slightly more sci-fi. Now, keep in mind, in this game, they were playing around with a lot of concepts that have become the standard.
Your floor number, please.
Apartments. Roof. Apartments. Ground floor. Apartments.
Oh, that's cool. There's a ground floor.
Ground floor. Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Was this game only on PC? Because it looks like it could have...
I lived with the best gal I'd ever seen. She was 2 now and full of life and love.
Aw,
She
pupper.
cost me about a year's salary, but she was worth it. It was good to have someone warm nearby after completing a dirty job, and the retirement swag from this case would go toward getting her a partner.
Pet the doggo. Okay. Now...
Scanning video disc.
There we go.
2 enhanceable images found.
Hey, some dude.
Adding enhanceable photographs to Kaya database.
Alright, so I was wondering, because I believe Deckard did the same thing in the movie.
Run sitter crime scene.
There's the man himself. Okay. Looking at his wares. Yeah, that was Shadowrun. It was a good game. So that was the tiger that was killed. Poor kitty. Oh man, how much can we actually focus? That's cool. It's cool. It's different. I mean, you can definitely see it's got the Blade Runner feel for sure. Oh, hello there.
A sushi menu from Howie Lee's. Give me a hard copy of that.
Print. Maybe we'll know what she likes for her foods. You haven't seen any of the Blade Runner movies? Oh, that's a shame. So we are looking for the most minute of details. Monkey! No, Blade Runner 20, the last one was good, I thought. That told a really good story in that world. Brass monkeys are the rarest species of primate. Alright, I think that may be all from this, unless... What did you have behind you, sir? Oh, that's just a lamp. Okay, never mind.
Run sitter crime scene.
Oh, here's our guy in question. Before we do anything, what is on this? Can we zoom in any closer? No, just a manifest, it looks like. Hi there.
He looks familiar. Give me a hard copy of that.
And can we say anything about the gentleman behind him? Probably not. Well, wait. Looks like he's wearing a suspender or something. Blade Runner and Alien, Ridley Scott confirmed. It's all in the same universe. Which I thought was kind of cool. Squirrel! Dog. Oh! Plates.
A black ground car. Looks like it's been around the block a few times. Give me a hard copy of that.
We can't zoom in any further. Alright. Think we have all the details that we can get out of these for right now. Pet the doggo. And what else do you have? This looks very similar to Deckard's. And there's a head. Okay. The xenomorphs were replicants? Imagine that as a storyline. They try to make a replicant xenomorph. That would be sick. We gotta... Aw. I was like, we must give the chew toy to the doggy.
No messages. I'm in demand.
McCoy's got that.
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting, denied allegations that the model was defective and possibly dangerous.
The simple fact is that the model wasn't performing its designated function. There was one isolated incident of violence a couple of years ago.
Portrait of the sleep-deprived.
Okay. Oh, are we going to bed? Oh, crap. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I hope I didn't just ruin something. I just wanted to look at the... Okay, whatever. But the voice acting is... Oh! It's almost the same view Deckard had, only a little bit more rundown. Corporation made a cyborg xenomorph. What could go wrong? We can use the bathroom too. 10 out of 10. Game of 1997.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Oh, can we have her? That's cool. And call her over. Okay. Well, Can we make some food?
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Aw, even better. We fed the dog.
Your floor number, please.
Roof.
Please, back to the car, McCoy. Put some pep in your step. I'm looking forward to the Blade Runner anime. See what they do with it. I don't know who's actually making it, but... Okay, so we've got two pieces of evidence that send us over to Chinatown, so... Let's head that way before we head back to the police station. A new life awaits you in the off-world colonies.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen.
Hey, Smokin' Ace. How's it going? Yeah, they're making an anime, Drew. I think on Netflix. Don't quote me on that, though. Just different stories told in that world, because that world is very rich. Alright. So...
Are you taking any drugs?
Random.
I need to ask you... McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sorry, my man. I just don't got the time.
Got to mix more out back.
Smokin' Ace, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome to the grid.
You're a pretty smart-looking cat. Want to make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a boat. Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
Well, he's a sweet-dressed fella. First time.
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
This from your place, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You do Huawei favor? Distribute all through our police station?
I'm a huge fan of Cyberpunk, and I love the Blade Runner movies, so I never got a chance to play this back in '97, so get to do it now.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just a month. Superior chef. Makes all kinds of new sushi.
Hey, Toe. Oh, he was wearing suspenders, wasn't he? The guy mixing. Oh, he looks like that guy who was in like Big Trouble in Little China and a ton of other movies. I forgot his name. Let's go have a word. Have do androids dream of electric sleep?
Master chef.
Yep.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute. I'm looking for a girl, about 14 years old with pink hair. You seen her?
I don't know her.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
Alright, well that kind of ran out of juice rather quickly. Or broth. But you haven't read the book. Yeah, that's where it all... But you like the book more than the movie? Yeah, Blade Runner definitely is a game of, or a movie of patience. It kind of reminded me of Dark City in that regard. So that's going right back to the car.
What's real fresh tonight?
Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a whistle.
You're Prince, Howie. See you later, Howie.
Okay.
McCoy, LPD.
So, the one thing that we noticed is that the cook showed up the same time as the girl at their respective businesses about a month ago. So, all right, what? Crowd interview A and B. Graceful footprints. We got tons of clues. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and isolate. Animal murder suspect. The car, color, and make. The view.
Howie leaves. Bryant once got food poisoning there, so he shut it down for a couple of months. Now it was always good for a freebie.
All right, Daka. You have a good one. I was wondering how we were going to get the free food.
This woman says she saw that kid who worked for Runciter hanging around with a big fat guy last night. This guy lives across the street. Says he heard a crash late last night. Looked out his window and saw a black sedan speeding away from the scene.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef. Makes all kinds of new suits.
Uh-huh.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men. One dragged his right foot and
about 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault.
Scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was in... There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for about a month. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young thing.
Okay. So, I don't think there's anything else here. You can look to cross-examine all the stuff at the police station. Unless there's anywhere else we can go at the animal place, but I don't think so. Smoke, thank you very much for linking Extra Life info. Appreciate that. We started a brand new year of raising money for the kids.
Roof. Laboratory. Mainframe and shooting range. Ground floor. Lockup. Laboratory.
Let's try the laboratory. I raised for a medical center hospital in Odessa, Texas. For the kids, indeed.
Got anything new for me, Dino?
Dino.
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around here, McCoy. We got the animal corpses from Runciter's, but there wasn't a whole lot to work with.
Bone marrow?
About 50% were real, the rest were fakes.
So, Runciter was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond the crap you see on Anamoid Row.
The kind that comes from legit manufacturers?
And they're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Butcher knife?
Could be, but who cuts meat anymore?
Nice bunch of reps I'm tailing. Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week.
Okay, that's kind of cool. We're definitely making some progress here.
Anything else?
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant? It's from a ground car.
You sure?
The angle of impact was almost head-on. And there ain't too many spinner drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
I heard your wife got her license back.
You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
Yes, someone did, Bunny. Remember, guys, all bits and subs and ad revenue here on the channel go to help out the kids.
Anything else?
That piece of chrome you found outside of Runcida's is from a 1995 Pontiac.
Nice set of wheels.
It's okay, not what I call a classic.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
1995 Pontiac. Okay, cool.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Let's see what the mainframe
The Tyrell
does.
Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting.
Best scores: Steele, Gaff, Holden. Where's Deckard? Deckard only has 10. I guess that makes sense. Last one was Bryant with 28.
Denied allegations that the model was defective and possibly dangerous.
The simple fact is that the model wasn't performing its designated function. There was one isolated incident of violence a couple of years ago.
Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk. Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk.
It looked like wanted posters. Someone's doing something.
Lucky Strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days, even though she'd already gotten close to a perfect score.
Training maze. That sounds ominous. Esper room. Leave the quest board alone. But I want to do on side quests.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database transfer complete.
Yay. See, it's even got the similar kind of sounds and technology to Alien.
Run sitter crime scene.
Okay, we already did this. Okay. We'll exit out of that. So we have this if we need to.
Uploading personal clue database.
Uh-huh.
Downloading clue database.
I'm reading that in like the HAL 9000. Why didn't you bring your dog, Dave? Was that Mr. X in the vid feed? Yeah, I was going to give it to you. No, that is a replicant very similar to Mr. X, though. Seems like such a nice precinct.
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy. Bryant finally letting you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
Steele's been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Guza was going to requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Guza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked mice together.
Hey, what?
He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match. I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Peachy.
McCoy says peachy.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Okay. And that's that. All right. Looks like we can't run a maze or anything until maybe later on. Still. That's kind of cool. We're just exploring, seeing what the world is offering us. So when we actually do find a clue, we'll be able to, you know.
Ground floor, mainframe and shooting range.
Yeah, it makes the world feel lived in. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is the ground floor, all right.
What do you know?
0 that would interest you, Detective.
Oh, we can head... Okay. Let's see where this leads. Yeah, I mean, some of the old stuff is really good. I don't know if I bought it, but Good Old Games had one of my favorite games, Conqueror AD 1086. And I thought, I mean, the game is not good, but it was a game that I really enjoyed and had a lot of fun playing. So one of these days, we may just go ahead and... Man, Lalani's on the warpath. Wants us to get those cat killers stat. It's a beautiful game, though. And you're fired. Dare I?
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You know the procedure. Dump it all in the mainframe upstairs and I'll read it later.
You got it.
Okay. So that's what the mainframe's for. Good to know. Got a lot of clues already. So the only question I'm going to ask, Smoke, is if there is a way to have McCoy move faster. Or is it just slow? Like if we're moving, can it... Oh wait, no, I don't want to pull my gun. Okay, I pulled my gun. Not the smart thing. Calf. Yeah, love them while you have them, bunny. Absolutely. Yeah, Smoke, if there's any way we can speed that up, that would be most welcome.
Lock up.
Might as well see who's in the... Yeah, see, no shift. No shift here. Oh, Lord! GL! Thank you for that $5 donation to Extra Life. You are a slice of fried gold, my friend. Hope everything is going well in your world. That puts us at 196.97, guys. The only thing you can remember is possibly double-clicking. All right. We'll give that a shot here.
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
Who are
I
you?
suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
Who are you, anyway?
Yeah.
Please leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
I got some more questions for you.
Your associate, Ms. Steele, has already taken my statement. I have nothing more to say unless I have an attorney present.
I got some more questions for you.
I have nothing...
Okay. That's fair. We got a cell open, though.
What do you know?
Zero that would interest.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, double-clicking's the way to go. So let's go ahead and head back to the dealers and confront him about him selling only 50% legit. Still got it. Oh. The crime scene has dissipated. I don't think there was... Steele, I think, was in the shooting range, and we couldn't go in there yet. Anything interesting? Were they standing on evidence?
Interesting.
And has he thrown away any evidence? I'll bet you money he lit a shuck out of here. Doing good so far this year? Awesome.
isn't that cute?
Well, I think a lot of this now actually revolves around two things. Either I did not notice something in a picture, which could be very true. I don't think I'm missing anything in here. Oh, wait a minute. There you are. It is a pixel game. Oh, God. You have to find the tiniest little...
Big caliber, possibly off-world combat weaponry. Ballistics might give me a fix on it.
I do. I loved that being able to tap the tab button. Let's see, does that work? Nope. Alright, so we have the caliber of pistol. Let's head back to the station. Looks like our guy has flown the coop. Probably see him later in pieces. Normally humans that cross replicants tend to go that direction. This is just kind of whetting my appetite until Cyberpunk comes out.
Laboratory, mainframe, and shooting range.
Yeah, that's true. His reputation, he'd probably be in it thick with some people.
Anything else?
The shell casings from Runciter should be in the Museum of Military History.
How's that?
They're from an Ender rifle. It's standard issue off-world military hardware. Heavy caliber. That puppy can punch right through a tank.
What can I conclude from that?
Whoever used this piece didn't just walk into their local sporting goods store and buy it. Those babies are collectibles, and they ain't cheap.
Hey, you pulled it off out of an Ewok, didn't you, McCoy? Yub, yub.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Alright. Well, now we know that we're having to hunt, like, pixels. So that's something. We're going to head back to the roof. And we're going to head back to Chinatown. See if there's anything else that we can get there. And then we may just check those photos again and see if we missed something. And like I said, I know I can escape through these scenes, but I really like the flavor. Okay.
See you later, Howie.
So, oh wait a minute, we know that it was made with a meat cleaver. Can we head back behind the kitchen? Yes. Oh, whoops. Someone was in the way. That would be me. This is where we're going to find him. Okay. Now, let's just go ahead and look at every little thing. Get out of the way, McCoy. Cramping my style.
There's a test I'd like you to take. It won't take too long.
Test?
Ooh.
What kind of test?
Kind of a personality test. Totally routine.
Routine? Ah.
Ah! Okay. That escalated quickly. Okay, can we go? What are we doing? Onward! That is... Hi.
A big guy run past here?
Hey, maybe spare some chinion?
Sorry, pal. All I got are hundreds.
Hey, that'd work.
I'm glad I just didn't shoot that guy in the back. That would have been unpleasant. We can make him surly. Yeah, that is correct. Ooh, let's go dumpster diving. That's always a good decision. Oh. License plate to a 95 Pontiac, perhaps? You were waiting for it? that would not look good on our...
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
No, I think we found something kind of useful. Alright, since obviously we are not doing this for speed right now, I want to see if there's anything else. Alright. We're fine. He did not want to take the, I forgot the name of the test off the top of my head, like Hostman-Botham or something like that. Rainwater.
Yuck.
It's telling me to go up that way. Voigtkampf. Okay.
Totally uninteresting.
Are you sure? That might be useful later.
Totally uninteresting.
Alright, fine. Be that way. What is underneath the turbine, though?
Totally uninteresting.
Well, fine. Guess we'll just keep on running. It's like Indiana Jones, which is appropriate. Oh, this is fine. This is fine.
Locked.
Hey, Umbridge, how you doing, friend? So, let's go ahead and save our game. Okay, it's time for a movie trope.
Locked.
Oh, we can't shoot the lock. Okay, never mind. Fine. Be that way. Now I'd like to grab something to slam against the door.
Totally uninteresting.
What is that?
Totally uninteresting.
Okay. Stand here.
Totally uninteresting.
I want to stand in the light, McCoy. Don't cramp my style. So, what we probably need to do is we're going to go back and check this one more time, but I have a feeling what we'll need to do is go back and talk to our chef friend and see what information he had on the new cook. Wretch Hulk Smash. How you doing, Nova? Yeah, this guy doesn't look like he is of the Hulk persuasion. We did find the license plate, though, which means that they are based somewhere around here. Thank you for that lurk, Drew. Gives it a lot of replayability, I've heard. Okay, time to have a chat. If you make him angry.
See you later, Howie.
Okay, never mind. Howie got nothing to say. Had multiple endings. Or always sassy, one of the two. Game actually looks pretty good, even running at 720.
Laboratory.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Oh, I thought that he would know about the license plate.
Ground floor. Mainframe and shooting range.
Uploading personal clue database. Downloading clue database.
Okay. While we're here, we might as well use the Esper machine.
Run sitter crime scene.
Okay. I wonder if I can make out the guy now. Okay, that's a snake. Feels like you're getting your eyes examined. Which one's brighter? Which one's more in focus? A or B? A or B?
Run sitter crime scene.
Okay. We already tried to look at his, what he had on his data pad, for lack of a better term. That didn't really help matters much.
He looks familiar.
Can we cross-reference the license plate now? Doesn't look like it. The cat was pretty much in the same spot too. Oh, absolutely. Smoke, go for it. So if we go objects, chrome debris.
Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
Some of the camera points are very specific and be frustrating to get. Yeah, for sure. Because I'd already seen the one where it kind of curves into the car itself.
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone, and he's a very reputable wholesaler.
Excuse me. Ugh. Oh, we have a dog, or a toy dog. That
Big
was a
caliber,
dog toy.
possibly off-world combat weaponry. Ballistics might give me a fix on it. Howie Lee's in Chinatown. I'd eaten there myself.
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
No, I didn't get the plate on camera. Like I'm going to try and get back into that because I actually got that shot before I got the plate.
That black paint you found, the shell casings from Runciter should be in the Museum of Military History.
So let's go ahead and look that again because I thought it was strange that we didn't get the same look or same view that we did before.
Runciter crime scene.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and fill out this square. There we go.
A black ground car. Looks like it's been around the block a few times.
Now. And it's not actually letting me click any closer, unfortunately. So I don't think I can actually zoom in on the license plate. You have to hit a little lower from the zoomed out view. Okay. So if we just do a square right here. Oh, there he goes. Man, you weren't kidding, Smoke.
Local license plate? Give me a hard copy of that.
Holy crap. Alright, well, we got a hard copy. You can't drag and zoom in that way, dude, unfortunately. Alright, now we'll head back to the lab. Thank you for that, though, Smoke, because I would have been fighting with that forever otherwise.
Laboratory.
The devil's in the details.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, partial. Uh-huh.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Violent street crime in the city rose again last year by a whopping
26%.
Uploading personal clue database. Download. Clue database.
Alright. So. Is there anyone else?
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been...
Oh, we can go this way. GOG.
Hit the lock, Jack.
I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Oh God. Oh,
And shoot all threats.
we're doing things.
Do not shoot innocents.
Oh God, it's Hogan's Alley.
Confirm target as hostile before shooting.
Okay. Up. Okay. How do I... do I take cover? Can I take cover? Or do I have to wait to get shot first? What happened? There. I guess blue is hostile.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
Now that I kind of know what to do a little bit. I'm scared. I don't want to go. How does one go to the next... Oh, okay. Ow. There you go. Oh, whoops. Sorry. My bad. Apologies. Obviously not meant to be aced on the first try. 'Cause you don't know where everyone's coming from. Ow. Oh, there you. I just want to get more than Harrison Ford. Please. It's quite fun.
Sequence. Proceed to next station.
No witnesses. I heard something about a maze. Oh, God. Look at that cinematic nonsense. Oh, now people hiding behind everyone. It's not nice. Ouchie. So we need to do this like every stream, just to see where we are. Okay, hostage situation, not good. That's right up there in Oregon Trail territory.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
At least we don't have any of those Starship Troopers medic situations. This reminds me of the shooting you should see in Gemini Rue. Oh, whoops. Apologies. Ow. There will be no survivors! Oh, okay, white, not blue. I'm sorry, you're holding a baby. Oh, I see. I thought it was a gun.
Completed all sequences. Proceed to exit.
I didn't shoot the junkie. I get points. Alright, can't wait to see where I am on the 25. Okay. Definitely need to get better than Steel. That's not bad for your first time. 15 more than Harrison Ford's Blade Runner? I'll take it. Hey, I don't need judgment over my bloodlust. That's why I play Shaman. Alright. Acceptable losses. Can't make an omelet. and so on and so forth. Okay, McCoy's apartment isn't going to work for me. I may miss something over back at the animal place. Trash can? Trash can. It's different than the fire. Okay.
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
Okay. I was just curious. Don't need to be so sassy. Not Deckard. I like how the live has been burnt out. There's a crash sound. Check and see if there's anything else. We had the camera feed. No. But I am kind of worried about it just because of how much of a sweet spot I actually have to get some of those. You know what I mean? Because that's just going to be a Umbridge. Thank you so much. $5 donation to Extra Life. That puts us over 200, guys. We are now at 200 and 197, I believe. If my math is correct, and it normally isn't. But thank you very much for helping out the kids, Umbridge. And also, by the way, guys, down below, or if you go onto the Extra Life site, you can actually see I have milestones and incentives this year. So, I mean, if we have a year like last year, raising over $10,000, man, everything else is just be icing on the cake.
Wow, isn't that cute?
Alright, so it was $10,890 before the end of the year, I believe. And actually, I scored a coup today. Which I'm I don't really want to say anything until we hit 5K. But I got a really cool incentive for 7,500. Nope, didn't break 11. Got close though.
Interesting.
I've gotten all I can from that.
Oh, okay. Didn't know there was something we could grab there. I really wish that we could go into like an alley or something. Got a great community here, Smoke. For sure. There's an animal depot. Yeah. Get the dog to snip the hydrant. We actually didn't check the ground floor of our apartment building. We should go ahead and do that real quick while we're here. Since we're just kind of messing around. I want to put a bat on that spotlight. He came at me with a cleaver. Like, that wasn't... And now we got...
Rumor has it you've been earning your stripes, McCoy.
Oh, is this, Edward James Olmos' character? No, he had a limp.
Working on it.
Keep it up. You just might have a
Yes!
future in this business.
I understand it's got a hell of a retirement plan.
You VK the mark before retirement?
Didn't have to.
That's why they call it the magic.
I'm starting to understand.
You ever retire a human, your career is over. Remember that. I checked with UN Air. Looks your rep swung that moonbus massacre last month.
They ever find the moon bust?
Disappeared into thin air. Ryan thinks it crashed out in the Kipple.
How many reps we talking about?
Enough. They're Nexus 6s. So don't take too much slack.
Thank you, Drew, very much. Yeah, that is exactly Edward James Olmos' character from the first movie. A $10 donation for the kids. That puts us at $211.97. Great stuff. And we can't even talk to him anymore. Way to cleaver dodge. Here's money. Yeah! So let's go check the body.
Yuck.
McCoy, you're a detective. You should be used to this.
Yuck.
I know we did riddle him with holes, but he wanted to riddle us with his cleaver.
Yuck.
Don't get squeamish.
Your floor number, please.
So he knew where we lived. Which, I have this horrible feeling.
Apartments.
McCoy, 88F.
Never bring a cleaver to a blade fight. Our doggy better be okay, or I am going to fight the never-ending battle. Okay. Yay. Hey, buddy. I was worried. I'm better now.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Oh, yeah, I would John Wick the crap out of these replicants. Alright. So, should we go to the police and be like, hey, just so you know, okay, I'm not controlling this.
Zubin was the first Nexus 6 I'd come up against. There was something in his eyes, an almost primordial desire to live. Most of the 3s, 4s, and 5s I'd seen would just give up when you had them. But these 6s, they were a whole other breed.
I like McCoy's lines, but the voice acting is... I don't know. I think we've gotten spoiled on good voice acting in games now, to tell you the God's honest. We've come a long way from all your base are belong to us. So he has retired several replicants. Oh, hey, Rufio. Thank you very much for that solid lurk command compliment. Alright, well, so we killed a guy with a meat cleaver. Let's go pee. Or gargle. What bodily function will we discover this time? Should we sleep? We've had a rough time of it. Yeah, we need to head back to the station. Actually, we need to check the ground. We need to check the ground floor of our building.
Ground floor.
For science, you understand. Whoa, hi. Wow. It looks so nice from the upper floor. You've got a basement. Thanks, I hate it. Okay, never mind. We'll rethink that trip.
Roof.
He's supposed to be bland, so you can imagine yourself in his shoes. Yeah. Okay, do I need to get my gun out just in case anyone else comes at me? I was just seeing him running, and I was just like, I can't make out if that's the guy with the... Oh, that's the guy with the cleaver. Pew pew. Yeah, I gotta let the chief in command know that we have... oh. Is he holding a cleaver or a baby? I can't tell. Better shoot first and ask questions later. We'll let the paperwork sort it out. Alright. So let's go ahead and head down. Oh, the Chariots of Fire theme? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, see, Kath knows what I'm talking about. All right there, Norm from Cheers.
Bryant go on permanent leave and you get full use of the office, Lieutenant?
You'd be amazed at how accommodating a man can be after his hemorrhoids get lanced.
Yeah.
You really been surprising the troops around here, kid. Gaff says you worked at retirement like a champ.
Gaff.
Doing the job.
That's what it was.
Yeah, well, don't get too cocky. Those sixes can be damn unpredictable.
That I know.
But I'm proud of you, McCoy. Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Thanks.
Payments is wiring the advance to your account as we speak.
How much?
Couple hundred chinion. Enough to buy a sandwich or two. We gotta hold back the rest until the lab does the autopsy. Paperwork, you know. Shouldn't take more than a couple of days.
So, the check's in the mail.
Hey, don't worry. The boys upstairs want to keep our best and brightest happy. Any idea what you want to spend it on?
A new dog.
I was thinking maybe a companion for my animal at home.
Forget that. Buy yourself something nice.
That is nice.
Once you start carving up that juicy bacon, kid, the taste never goes away. The great things in life, believe me, you'll just be wanting more and more.
You look like you're an expert on bacon, sir. Alrighty. This is starting my 5th year for Extra Live Smoke. And actually, I got confirmation from my hospital today that I am going to be going to ELU this year, which I was very happy to hear. So I'll be going to Orlando in April.
Ground floor, mainframe and shooting range, laboratory.
We're going to go to the laboratory, see if they're working on the autopsy while we're...
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
The game said we needed to go ahead and crash out, so I don't think we're going to find anything else for right now.
Ground floor, laboratory, mainframe and shooting
Oh, you know what?
range.
We didn't even get a critique for our shooting range. Hey, King.
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place is...
Alright. Just wanted to make sure. I was wondering if he was going to talk trash over what happened. Time to dream of electric sheep? Absolutely. And wouldn't no one in lockup that I would care about. Now I'm going to be paranoid every time I'm heading to my car. And I know the game's going to play that game. You don't want to hear his critique. Ooh, the cleanup boys already took away that. Killed that skin job dead. Do.
Your floor number, please.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
I would mark out if I saw an elevator like that with this kind of design. Hey, buddy. Who's a good dog? All right. So that whole little monologue that we did was probably if we had gone down and I don't know. Is it supposed to be Seagram's?
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world service.
Portrait of the sleep-deprived.
Got your delivery here, man.
What?
Kingston Kitchen.
Oh, yes, right. Hold on.
Okay.
Is this what the gravity be like on Mars?
Oh, no. It's about 1/3 of what we got here on
Oh
Terra.
god, he reminds me of Baron Harkonnen.
How about turning that dial, okay? When I say... Oh!
Please, can you control your rat?
I'll have you know that Ricky's a purebred chihuahua. And he's totally real.
Things going good at Tyrell Corporation?
Boring. Old man Tyrell's been on a Wagner kick lately. He never shuts up.
You also do outside work?
Sweetie, I never go outside. It's bad for the glands.
How about Nexus 6? You know a lot about them?
I think you should be going now.
Understand good, it holds deep meaning for me now. Where be your research on Nexus 6? And your test studies, contacts, the works?
Only simulator! Extraterrestrial gravity.
Man, these Grubhub folks are hardcore now.
You be swallowing this explosive. 3 more minutes, they be hosing you off the True Life building across town.
No, I swear. I don't have anything. If I did, I'd give it to you.
My people sick and dying. You tell me something.
Talk to Dr. Tyrell.
Tell me something I don't know.
The organ designers, Miraji, Hannibal Chu, Luther and Lance. They're closer to him than I am.
Where?
DNA Row. They're all working down on DNA Row.
You one miserable package, man.
No, please, don't.
Oh, wow. All right. That went well.
Pick up.
Hope you aren't camped out there with a bottle of tequila.
Oh, very funny.
Early bird slays the worm, McCoy.
Don't worry. I'm up, Lieutenant. What's the buzz?
One of Tyrell's employees got his fat face splattered all over the marble interior of the Tyrell building.
Inside?
That's right. But we also got a sweet little break on it. Tyrell's surveillance system recorded the whole shebang.
Beautiful. How many perps?
Just one. I don't know if it's related to the Runstetter deal or not. Tyrell security will have the disc for you when you get there. You'll be good, killer.
Ninjutsu. Da 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 da. All right, let's take a epic longing look outside the balcony. Contemplate our existence. Not dive off the edge. Okay, that's enough of that. I guess that's tequila right there, though. Good to know in this world where everything is, that's probably not real tequila. Agave plants are probably non-existent in this world. Blade Runner Blues. Let's go ahead and feed our pupper.
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Yeah.
Your floor number, please.
All right, so now we got automatic weapons. That's a nightmare. Damn it, Shift. I'm gonna have that when I see him run now. Oh, we can go to the Tyrell building. Oh my god. It's awesome. You can see another clip from the movie.
McCoy, LPD.
Just a minute.
Where do I go?
Grab test on the east wing, 66th floor. Here's the footage from the security cameras. You get a pretty good look at the man's face.
How'd he get past you guys?
He pretended to be a delivery man. Dr. Eisenduller ordered in a lot, so it didn't seem unusual.
Look
I
away?
have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
What? What do you mean, smoke? Oh, okay. I was so confused. I looked at it, Ray. I want to question security guard.
Thing.
Yeah.
I've told you everything I know, Detective.
Crap.
I gotta work. These monitors don't watch themselves.
Yeah, it's a tough gig.
Oh, God. Well, that escalated quickly.
It was a Tyrell sales brochure for the Nexus series, the kind of glossy hype that ends up littering the floor at trade shows. This one was for the new entertainment model, a comedian designed to entertain the troops off-world. The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk to me, like the cheap crap sold at the stands and shops of Animoid Row.
May have to look at some earlobes then.
Someone had tried to access a bunch of protected files on the Tyrell network and failed, not just once, but a dozen times. Tyrell engineers might forget their passwords, but what would the GravLab boys need with replicant DNA sequences and incept dates?
Oh, I need to get used to that. It's like, I'm something to look at here. Alright, I guess we can head in. Did he kill the Chihuahua?
Jesus. I seen worse, but not by much.
Learn anything?
You could strain him through a sieve.
Thanks.
A takeout box from Kingston Kitchens. I'd seen more dead animals than live ones in the last 24 hours, and now it was dogs. 3 of them. I thought about Maggie and nearly threw up.
Aww.
I'd seen more dead animals than live ones, and now it was... I thought about...
I didn't know there were 3 of them.
The dog collar has a name on it. Ricky, maybe?
Yeah, it was kind of a nightmare to look at. And see, maybe the guy did the right thing. I don't know. It's like that video of the pug screaming, "Kill me," and my suffering.
Obviously, he'd been killed with an explosive, and not just because he'd been plastered on the wall with 1,000 strokes. The detonator wire I pulled out of his skull told the whole story.
Oh,
The killer
God.
was an expert. The charge had been big enough to do the job, but not big enough to shatter the soundproof walls of the float chamber. But I wondered why the killer didn't just shoot him.
So he got suicide squatted, essentially.
Disgusting.
Disgusting!
Disgusting. This hearing yours?
Maybe it belonged to that other cop who was up here. The babe with the shades and the cigarettes.
Ain't her style. Call her babe to her face, you're liable to end up with a severe limp. You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
You spot anything you think I ought to know about, tell me.
Absolutely.
There's the security camera. Checking if there's anything else I need to procure or find other than dead dog and exploded fat man. Oh. Could have sworn I saw something go green there for a second.
Disgusting.
Oh, okay. That's what it was. Wait.
Disgusting.
It's just pieces of him everywhere. So we did get the security camera disc. So we probably need to go ahead and check that out and see what information we can glean. I was hoping we'd find more here at Tyrell, just because this is probably one of the most infamous buildings in Sci-Fi. Oh Lord!
Lagging behind again?
Guza didn't say anything about me working with a partner.
Oh, in a pig's ass, Slim. No, I'm following up on my own. Could be it's linked to this Tyrell debacle.
How's yours connected to mine?
I'm still fitting the pieces together. You know the Moonbus massacre that went down last month?
Gaff mentioned something about it.
The rogue skin jobs probably flew to Earth. And one of them is a demolitions expert, similar MO to your Vic upstairs.
Hell of a coincidence.
I'll call you if I find out anything more about your case.
Might find a Lannister. So we basically got some replicant terrorists that we have to track down.
You friendly with Eisendeller?
Most of the employees I see coming in morning and night, but old Marcus, Dr. Eisendeller, he almost never left his lab.
He afraid of somebody?
I think it had something to do with the air outside, and the germs. I once heard him complain about it.
Smart. What was his job?
Grub test chief engineer. The lab runs tests to see how a replicant would perform in different planetary gravitational fields. That kind of thing. One of the other engineers could tell you more.
Awesome. Where do I find them?
You know if anyone lost an earring like this one lately?
Not one of the employees, that's for sure. The boss enforces a strict dress code around here.
How did Eisendeller's moo-moo fit in?
Hey, you know, company rules only apply to the lesser mortals.
How do I get in to see the big boss?
You don't, unless he wants to see you.
Okay. How do I make him want to see me?
Well, you could call his personal assistant.
Who is?
Don't know offhand.
Yeah, I get the picture. You know anything about Tyrell's computer system?
Security's tight as a drum, if that's what you're asking.
Somebody tried to access restricted data from the terminal in Dr. Eisendeller's office.
There we go.
But they couldn't get in.
Yeah. Looks like Dr. Tyrell keeps his files safer than he keeps his employees. I may have more questions for you later on.
Yes, sir.
Well, he's an agreeable sort, at least. All right. And I think we're going to head back to the police station. Because we need to go talk to forensics, and we need to look at the footage and see what's what. But actually, to tell you the truth, guys, let's go ahead and
Laboratory.
head down to the laboratory first. I actually think that this is a good place to go ahead and end the stream. I'm going to be doing it in like 2 hours, 2-hour blocks. And yeah, it's a mystery type game. It's like a basic point and click, but it's got a lot of little things to it that make it unique. And I'm really enjoying it so far. I hope you guys are too. So we'll probably go ahead and raid another channel, guys. Please stay tuned for that. Before we do I'm going to do the outro for YouTube, and then I'll talk to you guys about some other stuff, all right? So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you haven't followed the channel, please do so. I try and stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays and random times during the weekend. And if you're watching the replay of this on YouTube, I have a link to the Twitch channel in the description below. Like, share, subscribe. You guys know the drill there. And we will see you next time. Later days, everyone.